Uh, Thank you, Ambassador Abdul Hannan. I give the floor to Colonel Shahadat, consultant on China-Bangladesh relations.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Shahadat, retired. Since last few days, I had been studying how China or the Chinese army, PLA, is doing the defense diplomacy. Because since 1988, I had been studying China. And since my retirement, 2008, so I'm instantly studying. I would like to share and then suggest one thing. In China, I vigorously have seen they also have the NDU, staff college, military academy, whatever mechanism we all have. They believe these are for making leaders. But they maintain separate research organization to give inputs to serving military or political or government officials. In our country, whoever is in the power, we are being trained. Then we make decisions. Today, we were very amazed by knowing the history of our defense diplomacy. I'm sure all the audience are amazed. Can we imagine how big this success could be if we could do the same diplomacy through a concerted and continuous process of research? In China, I have visited earlier in 2010 or 11, Academy of World Watch. It is simply a think tank. Chinese government has ensured that 20 big companies are financing, not directly government budget. 20 big companies are sponsoring the Academy of World Watch. I also visited Union University, and then I found there is a complete department who is studying only on BIMSTEC. Very qualified people. So likewise, I will not linger this. I thought of suggesting that for our future strategy, now is the time that Bangladesh seriously thinks of having a research center, may be coordinated or guided by MOFA and AFD, separate. In Bangladesh now, we have dollar crisis. We have land crisis. But I'm sure audience will agree with me that we are surplus in one thing after these 50 years. Before 20 years, before 30 years, it was not surplus. Now we have enough qualified people who are retired, government officials, military leaders. Other than attending seminars or doing very privately something, we are not using these resources. So we can have a serious think tank which will support the government at a very higher stage and spending a lot of money. One. The second, side by side, we can have a complete department study of defense diplomacy. We call it SDD or we call it DDS, Diplomatic Defense Diplomacy Study, at our Bangladesh University of Professionals, where very qualified, retired defense officers, MOFA officers, and other qualified professors of country may do the research. And there should be heavy funding for this. It's not like other departments of studying international relations or others. It's a very special. So who will give input to existing leaders? So my concrete two suggestion is there may be a serious department in BUP. We call it DDS or SDD, and a separate think tank guided by Armed Forces Division and MOFA. Thank you very much.
Thank you.